and its origins. And in doing so, he revealed a lot about the old astrotheological system. In fact, he revealed that every one of the names of the heroes, including Jesus, mean the sun. And here are some of the names of those ancient gods: Janus, Bacchus, Ieius, Apollo, Julio, Delios, Loxias, Phobos, Phanes, Lucius, Sabazius. The deacons of Ares. It talks about Perseus and Cetus, and the gospel begins there. And I'm talking, that's the first. There's St. Mark. That's the first passage in the Bible where Jesus is baptised. There's no nativity in either Mark or John. There's no nativity scene. Whereas Matthew and Luke, they begin with the nativity. When the son is a baby on the 25th of December, it has to grow and then be baptised in the Jordan River. In the head of Ares. Here's another interesting scripture right there. And Difda, the overthrown, the thrust down. Isn't that interesting? Then there's a star in Perseus called Algol. And this is called by the Hebrews, Algol, as Rosh Ha-Satan. And it's supposed to be, it says here that it's the demon star, and the blinking demon, the demon's head, is said to have been thus called from its rapid and wonderful variations. The Hebrews call Algol as Rosh HaSatan, Satan's head. Head. Ares, the head. Astrologers, of course, said that it was the most unfortunate, violent and dangerous star in the heavens. So the name of Satan appears a lot in the early chapters of Mark, in the Aries sector, okay? And, of course, because of the stars, Algol in Perseus, the star that they call the most violent one in the skies. And so that explains all the the mentions of Satan in the first chapters of Mark. Okay. Another incident happens in Mark 1:29. And this is the incident. As soon as they left the synagogue, they went with James and John to the house of Simon and Andrew. Simon's mother-in-law was in bed with fever, and they immediately told Jesus about her. So he went to her, took her hand, and helped her up. The fever left her, and she began to wait on them. So Simon Peter's mother-in-law has a fever. Well, Simon's other name is Cephas. And you'll notice that Cephas in So Simon Peter's mother-in-law has a fever. Well, Simon's other name is Cephas. And you'll notice that Cephas in Pisces
You asshole, you suck. You and you fucking Jesus could kiss my ass, okay?
Go away.
Screw you. Whoa. Don't camera, no camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture. Okay? Screw you, you Nazi. You fuck. Don't take camera. I break your camera. Don't take picture. Shabbat shalom, no picture. We don't want picture.
Leave.
What?
You need to. You can't come in here. This is not your house. This is not your house.
We killed Jesus. We're proud of it.
Did you record that?
Get the fuck out of here. my land, you
This is not your land. It belongs to these families.
land, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna kill you and the Palestinians. You Nazi. You son of a shit.
Hand for that, hand for that.
This is my land. God gave it to me. Fuck you.
Much about the solar messiah. For instance, Horus, being the sun or the light, had an enemy known as Set, and Set was the personification of the darkness or night. And, metaphorically speaking, every morning Horus would win the battle against Set, while in the evening Set would conquer Horus and send him into the underworld. It is important to note that dark versus light, or Horus was born on December 25th of the Virgin Isis as follows. Horus was born on December 25th of the Virgin Isis Mary. Attis of Phrygia, born of the Virgin Nana on December 25th, crucified, placed in a tomb, and after 3 days was resurrected. Krishna of India, born of the Virgin Devaki, with a star in the east signaling his coming. He
But even if you decided to throw this whole passage away, there's still a big problem for Zeitgeist regarding Josephus. There's a second passage given to us by Josephus, and it is not surrounded by as much controversy. In Antiquities, Josephus says, "So Aeneas assembled a council of judges, and brought